Hey guys, Sean the Sign Guy. Welcome back to episode number 2 of the Gerber Edge 2 Resurrection, repair, whatever it may be, whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to get the stinking thing to work. First things first, I want to thank everybody, all the subscribers, for getting to 2,000 subscriptions. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be doing this. So my very heartfelt thank yous to each and every one of you. I also want to give a shout out to Jimmy and for the super thanks back in September. I appreciate that very much. And I also want to give a shout out to Nimble Decals. Been helping me out. We've been kind of chatting back and forth. I don't know if you guys are paying attention down there in the comment section, but giving me some tips and some pointers and just some direction to go. You know, I don't know everything. I just figure stuff out by trial and error. So that leads me to where we're at now. So the last video, got the boards in, edge fired up, didn't know what I was doing, started pressing some buttons, and nothing happened. So again, thanks to Nimble Decals, he kind of gave me a little headway. I did print out the, I think the 46-page manual that Gerber has for the Edge 2. And I also printed out the manual for, so there's my Edge 2 manual. Found that on one of the Gerber's website, and I also found the instructions for Flexi 7.6 output to the Gerber Edge. And it doesn't seem like it's that complicated, but I'm sure there's some things in there. I'm going to read through it and try to figure it out. But the most important thing that I'm trying to figure out is if I have a good print head, if the printer actually works. So after the video closed, I turned the printer off and just tried to figure some stuff out. I read through the manual and got some information from Nimble and started playing around with the printer. Let me flip the camera around. So this is not part of the first print. Part of the first print is still in the garbage. That's kind of where I started. I don't know, it's about 3 feet, whatever. It's a Workout 651. I don't care. I had a feeling this was going to be a little trial and error. So as you can see, this print looks like crap. These are supposed to be solid checkers, and the reason why it's teal is because that's the foil that I have in there. So because the printer's set, I figured that this sucker was dirty and it needed cleaned. So after going through some of these prints that were not getting any better, I went to the Gerber website and downloaded the cleaning instructions. The cleaning instructions clearly states you have to use isopropyl rubbing alcohol, 98% or better. 98% purity. And the reason that is on the cleaning sheet, they specifically say that due to the water content, it actually corrodes part of the print head and causes a lot of problems. So they said use the purest form of alcohol. You know, they sell, I don't know, what is it, a 15 pack for 20 bucks. That's all great if I had it, but I didn't have any. So got some lint-free cloths from the old Muto there, and picked me up a gallon of this stuff, 25 bucks. Using some you know, lint-free towels there. Let me see here. There we go. Some lint-free towels to clean the print head. Clean the print head, and what else did they tell you to clean? The print head. The dancer bars, I guess they balance the tension on the foil, but important to clean all that stuff. So I cleaned all that and figured, voila, this is going to do the trick. So I did me another print, and of course it did not get any better. So I thought to myself, is it a bad print head? No, because it's very sporadic. It looks like light spots, dark spots, light spots, dark spots. And I'm like, well, maybe it's the foil. Nope, wasn't the foil. Figured out what it was. Look at that beautiful print. That's how it should look. Crystal clear. No, I think there's some dirt on the vinyl there, but nice solid spot colors, solid through. So I went back to powering up the printer. A couple times that I powered it up, it had a initialization, big word, error. Couldn't figure out what it was. Went back through the manual, figured out it was a print head. So thanks to Nimble again, like I said, I get in the setup menu and I can test the up-down function of the print head. It's supposed to raise and lower when there's foil in there and it's getting ready to print. Well, when I did the up-down, it didn't go up-down. It just kind of chattered. Ended up taking the cover off to try to get to this motor. And again, hats off to Gerber for doing all this. I mean, they make it like really easy to work on these things, and this is how it should be. It shouldn't be overcomplicated for this stuff. So anyways, this was the motor that was giving me the error. So I went through, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a belt underneath that drives the arm that picks the print head up and down. So what I did is I took the motor out. I tried the motor. I thought, well, maybe because it was under load, maybe something, you know, something was screwy. Well, maybe I need a new motor. I said, okay. So I traced it down to these wires, these 4 wires, went all the way back down through. And of course I had the cover off. The cover is back on. I don't want to flip it back off. I chased those wires back down to a connector, and it's all the way in the back. Lo and behold, dummy me, I only got 3 of the 4 prongs on. So that's what was causing the error. I was hoping that was the issue. Put it back together, put all 4 prongs with the 4 plugs, powered it back up, no more error, did a test print, and this is what we got. So I'm ecstatic. The printer seems to be great. The head is perfect. Everything is working the way that it should. So I am going to forge on. The next thing that I need to do is I need to get the printer back together. Everything seems to be working okay. I still need a data cable. And there is a specific one, I believe, from Gerber. It's $100. I have one, but because these printers are 20 years old, remember, they generally use parallel ports for the communication. You know, most modern day printers, they use USB or network connections. And I do know that the FX, the new version of the Edge, I believe is a network connection. It's not that big of a deal, but I still need a data cable. Once I get the data cable, you know, we'll go through setting it up through Flexi. So there we go. Little update for the day. Hope you all are doing well. Again, thanks to Jimmy, and I want to thank Nimble Decals again. And again, each and every one of you, 2,000 subscribers in a short amount of time is pretty epic. You know, didn't expect it at all, but it's very humbling, and I appreciate it. Thank you all very much. And with that being said, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, click the like button and smash that subscribe button, and we'll kind of try to claw our way up to 5,000. Until then, see you, sign folk.